Imagine a plague that didn't take lives but took dreams. The morphine virus didn't kill. It simply switched off REM sleep permanently. Humanity didn't perish in fire or famine. It faded into a quiet, efficient, gray wakefulness. People still functioned. They worked, ate, spoke. But the silent cinema of the subconscious, the realm of metaphors, impossible desires, and unconscious yearnings, went dark. Civilization became a perfectly tuned engine running on empty, its pilots awake, yet never truly alive. In their eyes resided a static, gray clarity. They had forgotten how to long for the impossible. In this world of joyless awareness, only one mind still generated the neurons of dreams. Her name was Astra. She was the last Oneironaut, a dreamer in a world that could no longer sleep.
Her gift was both a curse and a mission. She could not wake the sleepwalkers, but she discovered that dreams did not vanish without a trace. Like psychic radiation, they had imprinted themselves onto objects charged with emotional significance during a person's final dream. A wristwatch stopped at the hour of a nightmare, a child's well-loved toy, a faded wedding band. These objects became incubi, vessels for crystallized dream echoes. Astra became an archaeologist of yearning. With her tool, the Oneironaut, a device resembling a compass married to a brass kaleidoscope, she located these incubi. With delicate precision, she would extract from them fragile, luminous geometries, oniric seeds. Each seed was a frozen fragment of a lost soul's inner world. Her goal was titanic, to collect enough seeds to cultivate not a personal escape, but a great dream, a single shared illusion of meaning, one last collective reverie for all of humanity.
But Astra was not alone in her hunt for dreams. Her psychic light attracted predators from a neighboring layer of reality, the siphon. They were entities of pure psychic hunger, formless in our world, but visible as distortions in the air, shimmering heat haze shapes with too many mouths made of static. They could not dream, but were obsessed with the taste of dreams. To them, Astra and her glowing atlas were a feast. A single touch from a siphon wouldn't kill her. It would drain a memory, a color from her mind, leaving a patch of gray nothingness. They were silent, patient, and drawn to the activation of any oniric seed. Her work had become a dangerous ballet, to harvest dreams without becoming a beacon for the starved shadows that lurked at the edge of perception.
Astra realized she could not fight noise with silence, nor hunger with scarcity. The siphons fed on psychic energy, but they understood only consumption, not content. A dream of pure mathematical beauty was indigestible to them. A nightmare of chaotic forms could trap them. She began to use the seeds not just as collectibles, but as tools and weapons. She wove lures from fragments of joyful dreams to lead siphons into psychic labyrinths spun from forgotten nightmares. She didn't destroy them, she confused, trapped, and redirected them. Her atlas was no longer just an archive. It was becoming a language, a syntax of emotions and memories that her enemies could not comprehend, but to which the dormant souls of humanity might still, subconsciously, resonate.
The final act was not a battle, but a surrender. Astra had gathered the critical mass of seeds. The great dream was complete, a vast, shimmering constellation of all that humanity had lost. She knew that to play it, to broadcast this dream into the collective subconscious of the awake, would be like lighting the brightest beacon in the universe for every siphon in existence. It would consume her, drain her gift forever. She stood at the center of her attic, the completed atlas hovering before her. She took a deep breath, not of air, but of resolve. And then she didn't fight. She opened herself. She became the conduit. The great dream unfolded not as an explosion, but as a silent, slow wave of light and color. It washed through the gray city, through the minds of the millions. For one breathtaking second, a spark ignited in the dead blue eyes of the awake, a flicker of wonder, a tear of forgotten sorrow, a smile at a joke no one told. The siphons, drawn to the epicenter, were not destroyed. They were overwhelmed, saturated by a beauty they could not consume, and scattered like dust in a solar wind. The wave passed. The gray returned, but it was a different gray. It was now a gray that had once known color. Astra, on her knees, her eyes now ordinary and tired but clear, looked out at the world. She had not given them back their dreams. She had given them back their longing for dreams. And in that longing, in that quiet collective itch for something more, the first seed of a new awakened future was planted.